Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the deployment of troops to 2 breakaway regions in eastern Ukraine after recognizing them as independent on Monday, accelerating a crisis the West fears could unleash a major war. A witness saw tanks and other military hardware moving through the separatist-controlled city of Donetsk after Putin issued a decree recognizing the breakaway regions and told Russia's defense ministry to send in forces to keep the peace. The moves drew U.S. and European condemnation and vows of new sanctions, although it was unclear whether it was Putin's first major step toward a full-scale offensive in Ukraine that Western governments have warned about for weeks. A senior U.S. official said the deployment to breakaway enclaves, already controlled by separatists loyal to Moscow, did not yet constitute a further invasion that would trigger the harshest sanctions, but that a wider military campaign could come at any time. There was no word on the size of the force Putin was dispatching, but the decree said Russia now had the right to build military bases in the breakaway regions. In a lengthy televised address packed with grievances against the West, a visibly angry Putin described Ukraine as an integral part of Russia's history and said eastern Ukraine was ancient Russian lands. Russian state television showed Putin, joined by Russia-backed separatist leaders, signing a decree recognizing the independence of the 2 Ukrainian breakaway regions, the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic and the Lugansk People's Republic, along with agreements on cooperation and friendship. Defying Western warnings against such a move, Putin had announced his decision in phone calls to the leaders of Germany and France earlier. The Kremlin said Moscow's action may well torpedo a last-minute bid for a summit with U.S. President Joe Biden to prevent Russia from invading Ukraine, which the senior U.S. official said was now in doubt. Oil jumped to a 7-year high. Safe havens currencies like the yen rallied, and U.S. stock futures dived as Europe's eastern flank stood on the brink of war. Read more. The ruble extended its losses as Putin spoke, at one point sliding beyond 80 per dollar. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who received a solidarity call from Biden, accused Russia of wrecking peace talks and ruled out territorial concessions in an address to the nation early on Tuesday. Biden, who also spoke to French President Emmanuel Macron and Germany Chancellor Olaf Scholz, quickly signed an executive order to halt all U.S. business activity in the breakaway regions and ban import of all goods from those areas. White House spokesperson Jen Psaki said the measures were separate from sanctions the United States and its allies have been readying if Russia invades Ukraine. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the executive order is designed to prevent Russia from profiting off of this blatant violation of international law.